Today I kind of wanted to update you guys on a story that was broke just the other day, about a week ago. The story, of course, I'm talking about is the canceled mid-range Surface Duo leaking via Windows Central. Of course, this thing popped up on eBay, just in case you've been living under a rock for the last week and you're part of the Duo community. Somehow you missed this. We'll give you a very quick recap. Basically, Mr. Zach Bowden saw this thing listed on eBay. If we scroll down here, we'll be able to actually see the eBay listing. He spotted this thing on eBay for sale, wound up not actually purchasing it for a couple of different reasons. By the time he was able to confirm that this thing was the real deal, the genuine article, it had been pulled, or someone else had purchased it. Something had happened and it was gone from eBay. But what we do know about this thing is that it is an all plastic built Surface Duo 2. Basically, think of it like a Duo 2 Lite or a Surface Duo Go is what Zach kind of characterized it as being. You have a dual camera setup on the back, so maybe a primary and a telephoto, or primary and wide angle, something like that. No glance bar, because we were going to be getting flat screens just like on the original Surface Duo. We were going to get to keep the 90 hertz refresh rate though, which would have been nice to see. When you keep in mind that this thing did have a Snapdragon 888 in it, it's not really like a mid-range device, right? This thing wasn't going to be $500. It's probably more than that. But I mean, the original Duo and Duo 2, like $1,400, $1,300, maybe going to be like $800 or $900, something like that. Still not going to be cheap, but definitely going to be cheaper. As Zach wrote here, it looks like this thing was canceled in late 2021 after Microsoft decided to focus on the next Duo flagship instead, which is currently scheduled for a late 2023 launch. So probably skipping a full year, right? Duo 1 was fall, September. Duo 2 was a little bit after September in the fall, if I'm not mistaken. So we should have been getting one in the next couple of months. That's not going to happen. Going to wait another year and get another Duo flagship, which who knows, might be a folding OLED that folds 360 like in the video. I talked about this a couple of months back. Don't know exactly what's going on with Duo 3, if the hardware is set or not, but it does seem like they're really taking it very seriously and they want to get it right. Now, what is responsible for this shift in thinking? We really don't know, okay? So they were making this Duo 2 Lite, and at some point, something happened that made them say to themselves, we don't need to be focusing on, we don't need to be splitting our attention between the flagship and the Lite version. We need to get rid of the Lite version and go all hands on deck on Duo 3. Was this something that came from the higher ups? Was this due to sales? Was this due to performance? Was this due to the updates, how much they'd improved Duo 2? We really just don't have the answer to this question, why this was done. We just don't know. But at any rate, this is kind of where we are now. And I put out a couple of polls, one on Twitter and one on here on YouTube on my community page, asking you fine people if you would have been interested in purchasing something like this. So the poll on Twitter, these were the results. About 90 votes on Twitter, 66% of them said yes, I would have been interested in purchasing this thing. 33% said no. And this was kind of in line with what I was thinking. My dogs have chosen now, of all times, to play. So I'm sorry about that. There was a good couple of comments here from He's Minuscule, at He's Minuscule. He said, no, I love the design of Duo 2. The glass is super strong and hasn't scratched anywhere as badly as Duo 1. Now, this is true. Duo 2 is more durable than Duo 1. And he said he guesses it would have allowed more people to try it, but with buggy software at launch, a mid-tier should wait until the thing runs flawlessly, and then they could try to entice buyers. We're still in an early adopter stage right now. We're going to have bugs. Once it runs perfectly, then they can put out a plastic model, and I think that makes a lot of sense. Then if we go to the YouTube poll, where we had 331 votes, it's much closer, right? Only 53% said they would be interested in purchasing this, which kind of surprised me a little bit. For me, the biggest advantage that it would have is the fact that it's plastic. As that commenter said, the glass on the Duo 2 is stronger, but glass still shatters and plastic can flex. Plastic is just not going to shatter in the same way that glass would. I would have actually preferred that. I know that might sound crazy to some people. Would it feel less premium? Absolutely. But man, I would prefer to have plastic. I would really prefer to have something like magnesium, which would be fantastic. It'd be a very heavy device, but I love the way that my Surface Pro devices feel, and it would be really cool to have a similar feeling on Surface Duo, Duo 2, Duo 3, etc. I'm just really not a fan of glass on glass slabs. I think it's a bad idea in terms of usability. They're slippery, they shatter. I don't know why we do this. I mean, there's like antenna reception and things like that which can benefit from it, but find a way around it. I don't like it. One other thing that I kind of considered in these results, because of how much more split they were than I expected, is the fact that, look, I'm polling Surface Duo people. I'm polling people who probably already own a Surface Duo. So I'm basically asking them, would you have considered buying a lesser version of something that you likely already have? Or maybe you have a Duo 1, but you bought it for $400, and then you're thinking, am I going to spend double that to get something that's, a little bit better, has a better camera, but is plastic build, whatever. So that kind of might skew things a little bit. It'd be really interesting to know if this thing were out in the public, right? People that aren't Duo people that don't own a Surface Duo, would this have been enticing to bring them in? Because that's what a low end, it's not a low end, that's what a slightly cheaper Surface Duo device would have been trying to do. It would have been trying to say, hey, yeah, we got the $1,400, $1,300, whatever it was, top of the line version for the people that know that they're all in on this, but then hey, here's one that's like $800 or $900. It's a little bit of an easier pill to swallow to entice a different segment of the population to jump on board on Surface Duo. And those are the people that I don't really have a great way to talk to poll, because those are not the people that are subscribed to my channel. My channel, these people are Surface Duo people. So again, kind of hard to really gauge the reaction from those specific people, but it'll be really interesting to know how effective this was going to be. Hope you guys find the poll results interesting. Let me know what you think about them in the comments down below. What is your take on these poll results? What do you think can maybe explain these poll results? Please do sound off in the comments down below. My air conditioner just kicked on at the exact perfect time because I'm ending this video now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, stay nerdy, my friend.